In 1973, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to me, and I'm quoting him, maybe others of you heard him say it. He said, "Brother, I don't like to think about it. I don't like to talk about it. But the nation is going to take a dive for the second time." He said it's going to go all the way down to nothing. When he saw the pain come into my face, he said, "But don't worry, brother. It will be rebuilt, and it will never fall again." I didn't understand what he meant. I didn't say, "Well, dear apostle, how is it going to fall?" You probably heard the messenger say that when Master Bernard Muhammad was with him, he would just say, "Yes, sir." Sometimes Master Bernard Muhammad would say things to him, and he said he didn't know how to say nothing else but, "Yes, sir." And that's the way we were with the messenger. He would say things, and we didn't even have enough intelligence to come back and question him further. We would just say, "Yes, sir," and then go home and mull it over or think it over. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, that the fall of the nation on the surface was due to corruption, but the fall of the nation was divinely written in order to produce the rise of the people out there. Let us see. How would the nation fall? As Brother Muhammad said, it would fall by deceit. But you can't be deceived unless there's something weak in you. And if we were deceived, then there's something inside that the deceit manifests in the one that is deceived. Just bear with me a few minutes. There is nothing that has happened in the nation, to the nation, that our messenger didn't see, foresee, and tell us about. The messenger of Allah said he was the last of the prophets. Because it's only the old world that needs prophets. Because prophets, he said, are the stars of God. They don't come when something is right. They come because something is wrong. They come like a sheriff, flashing their badge. Under the authority of God, they come to arrest evil and the evil doers. Prophets didn't come into the world or need to come into the world until evil came into the world. In the hereafter, you won't need prophets, because prophets are raised to explain and to lift fallen humanity. But in the hereafter, if we are able to get through the fall of this world into the next, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it would be perpetual progress. No more rise and fall, spiritual night and day. It'll be continuous day, continuous progress in the hereafter. In the book of Genesis, the Genesis starts off telling us about a man whom God made. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did say that man that God made, he was talking about Yaqub and a made devil. But there's also a spiritual counter relationship or relationship to every physical thing that we read. Notice in the Genesis, God makes a man. He gives the man divine orders. Don't eat of this tree in the middle of the garden. Eat from everything else. God makes the man, makes the woman from the rib of man, according to the book. Then he gives instructions. Now, while he's giving instructions, the serpent evidently was right there listening, as the serpent is always listening when God is giving instructions, because among the righteous, as brother said, and he's absolutely correct, there has always been this weak germ that had to be manifest so we could see the turmoil that has been going on within the original nation ever since our deportation from Moon, when the messenger taught us of a dissatisfied scientist. Is that right? Now, what was he telling us these things for? Why did he say operate on a nation? Because he said there was a seed in there that had to be removed in order for a perfect world to come into existence. He took the drama that has been going on in the black man, gave it form and gave it power to give us an example of what would happen if evil gets the upper hand over righteousness. Now, brothers and sisters, just as Adam was given Eve as a helpmeet, God goes, then Adam goes, then the serpent comes. Isn't that something? As long as God was present, Adam stayed on his post. Eve was in check. Serpent present but couldn't come forward. But when God went and left Adam, Adam went and left Eve, then comes the serpent to say to Eve, in modern kind of slang words, say, girl, Eve, listen. Science says that Eve ate of the forbidden fruit. They call it apple. The messenger said when you eat apples from somebody, that means you ate their philosophy. You ate their ideology. You ate a teaching that we were commanded to deny. And we are commanded to deny truth mixed with falsehood. The serpent made an interpretation of God's orders to Adam and to Eve. And after the serpent made that interpretation, Eve yielded. Adam comes back, he yields, and both of them find themselves with their eyes coming open and then dying. God's orders were, you eat that fruit, the day you eat it, you will surely die. The devil's suggestion was, no, you won't. Your eyes going to come open. God is really trying to keep you from seeing that you could become his equal. That's the suggestion. Now that same picture that you see in Genesis, God making a man. The man is alone. From the man comes a woman to help the man. Then the serpent comes.